Here we go.
Where is David?
He's talking with his lawyer. Look at me.
Have you guys ever seen the movie 12 Angry Men?
Yes, I love that movie.
This is like you guys.
Hold on, let me get a shot of our
Yes, there
beautiful
she is.
jury. Hold on.
Come here.
We're gonna start right here. Lydia, you're gonna
I'm not.
I'm impartial.
You're a juror, right?
No, I'm the cinematographer.
I'm the prosecution now.
That's great.
It is.
You're arguing over
Carly's
sweetheart.
gonna be my other prosecutor.
Lydia, what if I am?
I'm just filming it.
I'm the cinematography assistant. We need someone up there to pretend to write stuff. Oh, can I be the stenographer? Yeah.
What if I am in the clean?
I don't have anything to type.
But they do that weird like.
I don't have like
So as a
Keyboard.
witness of the clean club, do I have to like leave?
No, you're fine. You're a witness, not
That-
on the clean plate.
Yeah.
What
Oh.
do you do?
In which
Okay.
David did not eat his food.
Okay, are we
No, I
After
understand.
making 7 pounds of rice.
And I understand.
Opening statements and all that good stuff.
Go get him.
Who's the judge?
Tell him it's
Wait,
time.
Lydia.
Who?
Lydia's the unbiased and
Okay,
impartial judge.
we have to say the honorable Lydia Dowdell.
Ryan's doing that.
I already have a stenographer.
Oh, Coop.
What?
That's what it was. We couldn't remember what it was.
No.
I went with
Lydia said she was going to
Shadow
be
Bell
Rebel
last time.
Cadet.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Lydia, are you the judge of the? Can I be this?
Ryan's already the bailiff. You can be a jury member. Are you?
I was gonna be either.
Wait, actually, Catherine, you were a witness.
Okay,
Can you be the main witness?
Okay.
Sit with the prosecution as the main witness.
Which one is the prosecution?
Right
Wait,
here.
No.
Maybe pull up a chair for you. No, she.
What else is my job?
Are you a witness?
I
Or,
got
I thought you said you were
I
gonna
think
be
you're
my
a court
partner.
member.
Yeah.
I'm on a storm. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll buy you guys
Well,
walk
you can
in.
be a jury member.
What do you get it?
Walk
Okay,
in.
you do this.
What?
Walk
praying right
in.
now and then they'll be in.
They're
Alright.
praying.
I need
Alright,
some
guys.
of you to awkwardly look at the camera like Jim from The Office, or I'm gonna scream.
Okay.
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 This will be a thing.
I can definitely do that.
Same.
I've been perfecting it over many years.
I'm gonna take down my hair. Same, actually.
What perfecting the look that Jim does?
Yeah.
It's just like.
Oh, can I get a couple more?
You
Oh,
just
of
you have to
course.
say something funny first, otherwise
Oh,
it's
of
weird.
course. Nothing's been saying anything. No one said anything funny yet.
Well then, say something.
Hey, Miguel.
Yeah, start.
He's killing me. I'm so excited. Oh,
What, Catherine?
No, I was trying to think of the joke that I told years ago.
Just last one.
Tell me that's not my suitcase.
Please rise for the Judge Shannon.
The honorable. The honorable.
Casual Friday, am I right? No worries.
Court is in session. All right, court would like to recognize the case of Stephen Foltz,
I have great confidence.
in the matter of the Clean Plate Club's desire to remove his membership. I will now hear opening statements is first from prosecution and then from defense.
Ladies and gentlemen. The defendant claims that he can I call you he?
Yes.
I used to go fishing when I was 9 years old.
The defendant claims that he cleans all plates that come into his possession. He claims further that no matter the size of the plates, it will be cleaned every time. I tell you, this simply is not the case. Because, are you okay?
Do we have paper towels in court?
No. Bailiff, did you go get paper towels for the defendant?
Yeah,
Defense.
defendant's pissing.
Interesting.
Defendant.
What a way to start court off.
I never knew that jacket looked that good.
So it's simply not the case. Defendant has not cleaned all plates he has come in contact with. And prepared to make that case, to provide evidence, to provide witness, thank you. And to provide proof that he, in fact, must have his membership revoked because he has not cleaned all plates that he has come into contact with.
What is this?
Excuse me.
Security?
Why are my
Bailiff,
fellow
bailiff,
security?
bailiff,
Why are my fellow
security?
Why are my fellow clean plate? What? What is this? Leave! Get out of here! Leave! Leave!
Order in court!
Do you see this? People? The passion that the Clean Plate Club really what's the word? Has. This man here. Look at him. Where's the passion? Where's the love? Where's the verve in his eyes for cleaning up his plates? None. Because he does not clean all plates. I'm done.
Objection.
For
What do you object to?
The defendant would like to speak.
That's not an objection.
It's
That's
not
what you're gonna do
an
next.
opening statement.
So, the court now recognizes the defense for their opening statement.
Your Honor, I would like to announce that there's fraud placed among these plates. I have been informed that
This is your opening statement?
an unnamed suspect has added food to his plate. He didn't even prepare his plate. It wasn't his plate. It was prepared for him. By Ariella.
Is,
Objection hearsay.
sustained. Unless you can provide Ariella to confirm this.
I have her number. Objection.
To what?
May the defendant speak.
Would you like to call the defendant as a witness?
Yes.
Okay, is this the end of your opening statement? Because then we will move on to a time for witnesses.
No. He is at a good standing with clean plates.
Okay. Is this the end of your opening statement?
Yes.
All right, thank you. The court will now hear from first the defense, bringing forward your first witness. That's the defense. That's you. Who would you like to call forward as your witness?
Say his name.
Stand up.
David Folks.
All right, David Folks, please come over to the box, and the bailiff will swear you in.
Right hand up. Do you solemnly swear? Do you solemnly swear to speak only the truth and just the truth while you are talking about cleaning your plates?
I solemnly swear to say nothing but the truth and just the truth while cleaning my plates.
You may sit.
Defense, you may interview the witness, and then there will be a cross-examination done by the prosecutor. You're gonna go stand right there. You're gonna, again, your goal is to address the jury. You gotta keep this on
Would you hear my client's story?
You cannot ask the jury questions. You can only ask your witness questions.
Would you like to share your story?
I would like to share my story.
Please share.
Is that a question?
What is your story?
Alright. It all happened a few weeks ago. Here I am, making rice for the community. right?
Object to speculation.
Sustained.
I made 5 pounds of rice because I love people and I wanted them to eat.
Object to speculation.
Objection, there was 7 pounds of rice.
I made 7 pounds of rice because I love the community and I love my neighbor. And I had told my friend Ariella, please, serve everyone as much rice as possible so they can be fed. So I turned to my friend Ariella and I say, make me a bowl. Little did I know that she would give me almost 8 bowls worth of rice.
Objection hearsay.
How was I to deal with such a great burden? It was overwhelming. But not only this, not only did I not prepare the portion sizes so that I could clean my plate appropriately, but you know what happened to me? When I turned to help somebody who asked me a question and I come back, you know what I see?
What'd you see?
Unsoy sauced rice in my bowl. I put soy sauce in my rice, but there was rice in my bowl that I did not put there because there was no soy sauce in it. And a certain Mistress Shadowdell was the culprit in question. The judge herself.
Objection. The judge is not the one being questioned here.
Sustained.
I want it to be known that under normal circumstances, under the appropriate conditions in the Clean Plate Class Club, I clean my plate. I lick that bad boy. All right? What was done to me was fraud. In fact, it was theft of my honor and of my dignity. And I stand here innocent before the jury, before a judge, and before all the witnesses here. I rest my case.
There will be order in the court. Defense, do you have any more questions for your witness?
I do not.
All right, then it is time for the cross-examination by the prosecution. Please, give him the floor.
Mr. Phillips,
Sir.
are you a member of the Clean Plate Club?
Objection. Relevance.
Overruled.
In good standing, sir. Some call me a platinum member. Platinum.
Sir, did you just now come up with the fact that you are a platinum member?
No, sir. I suggested it to Nathan over about a week ago.
Have you cleaned every plate that you've come in contact with?
Sometimes it is.
Objection.
Objection.
For what? On what grounds?
Relevance.
This feels very relevant. Overruled.
Objection.
By speculation.
Excuse me,
There will be silence from the jury, or the jury will be removed and replaced.
Please answer the question, Mr. Phillips. Have you cleaned every plate that you've come in contact
It
with?
depends what plates are in question. Because I clean lots of plates. I come into contact with many plates. Do I clean them with my hands? Sure, but not with my face. That's reserved for my plates and my plates alone.
Have you eaten every speck of food off of every plate that you've served, whether it was served by you or others?
Objection. Relevance.
Overruled.
Well, it depends. We have to consider when I joined the Clean Plate Club. You know, in my
Excuse me, do you
infancy.
mean when the Clean Plate Club was made up?
You mean when it was founded?
Gasp.
Founded, you mean?
Sure.
Thank you. When the Clean Plate Club was founded was after my infancy. How can anyone expect me to be a Clean Plate Club member before I understand words, before I can crawl, before I can walk, before I can serve my other good members in good standing of the Clean Plate Club as a platinum member?
So when was the Clean Plate Club?
It's a difficult question.
Instead of pissing him off, she's got us all upset.
Silence from the jury.
Mr. Volker, I just need you to answer the question. I just need you to answer. Have you cleaned every speck of food from every plate you've been served, whether served by yourself or others?
No, but I don't think that is a good reason to deprive me of my membership.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I think we've heard the things that you need to hear. He has not cleaned every plate, and thus...
There will be time for addressing the jury later. This is your questioning time.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Folks. You may exit the witness stand. Prosecution, if you have a witness to bring forward, now is the time.
Prosecution would like to call Catherine Bunn to the stand.
Catherine Bunn, you may approach.
Right hand. You sure that's your right hand? Not that one. Left. There you go. Do you solemnly swear to speak? Madam, I need the truth out of you. Do you swear to speak only the truth and only the truth during your time of speaking?
I do.
You may sit.
Prosecution, your witness.
Ms. Bunn, how long have you known the defendant? A year. A year. In that time,
Objection. Relevance. Why does the time known matter?
Do you have a reason for this line of questioning?
I do.
All right, overruled. But
In that time, I'm sure you've been able to share some meals with Mr. Folks. When in those meals have you seen him to finish all of them entirely? Nothing left on the plate.
I have not.
Objection.
That's a shame.
Objection. Logic?
Say logic. Is that what you said? Say that on purpose? Alright, so
do you want to explain why?
yeah, what's the logical fallacy in my line here?
I'm just spitballing, Your Honor.
Well, please refrain from spitballing in my court. We like to keep clean around here.
There is a
Maybe
massive
pick up the
spitball
paper
under my
towels
foot.
on the floor.
The water is still dripping.
The prosecutor respects the defense for trying their best. The prosecution. Anyway. I forgot where I was, man.
Spitball it.
Yeah, I guess I spitball it.
You had not seen it clean everything. Not
You have not seen him clean every plate. Okay. And okay, I wish we had a representative from the clean plate.
I work with these
But
people.
You are the representative from the clean plate, though. Are you not?
Yeah. So, in the rules of the clean plate.
Objection. I need proof that she has not seen, or that she has seen every single plate that he has not cleaned.
In the past year,
Every single plate. Yes.
every single plate. You know what? I respect that. In all the meals that you've been able to share with Mr. Folks,
Yes.
just the ones you've seen him, has he cleaned every plate? No. So the rules of the clean So the rules of the Clean Plate Club
Still gonna
state
need some drink.
that you need to clean every certain.
Can we not?
Honestly,
Defense,
yeah,
I need more water.
I'm really nervous.
May I make an unsolicited suggestion?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Next time, get different representation.
I have complete confidence in my attorney.
There will be silence in the court.
My apologies, Your Honor.
So the rules of the Clean Plate Club.
You get there, baby?
Silence.
Can we get order in the bailiff?
I need silence in the jury.
Bailiff, do you need a minute?
No.
So
He needs an hour.
So the rules of the Clean Plate. The rules of the Clean Plate Club states that they must clean every plate.
Is this the question?
That's just the thing.
Please use this time for questioning your witness.
Yes, ma'am. If the rules of the Clean Plate Club state that each member must clean all plates they come in contact with, and you in fact have not seen Mr. Folks finish all of his plates, would you say that he should be a member of the Clean Plate Club?
I would say no.
Objection. I don't like that.
I think I will, not on the grounds of your dislike, but on the fact that I do not believe Ms. Bunn is a representative of the Clean Plate Club, and thus her opinion is not the one in question right now.
Why do you have to be a smart judge? Fuck that, guys. This is America, am I right? Hot take. What?
Did you have something, do you need, gentlemen, you may, the prosecution and defense may approach. We need to have a quick discussion. May approach.
I'm innocent, I tell you.
I'm innocent. This is all set up.
I believe you.
I believe you. I need silence.
Guys, okay? There seems to be some unresolved things going on here.
I'm good.
Sure.
I assure you.
Silence from
I'm
me.
simply here to find the truth.
I am perfectly calm.
Okay.
Sure, it
I would
suggests
like
otherwise.
to keep
Nathan.
the sidebar
That's
to a
not
minute down.
Oh, okay.
And the objections justified.
I believe all of them have been justified.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Prosecution, please finish questioning your witness so that they can be cross-examined.
Yes, of course.
Any further questions?
Like the details of what had happened and what happened.
So, Ms. Bunn, could you tell us what happened the supposed night in question, where Mr. Folks did not finish his plate, did not clean his plate?
I see. It was a warm June evening. We had finished a long day of work. It was one of those days, you know, everyone was hungry, everyone was tired. So it's understandable that some mistakes may be made. We ate dinner. We broke bread together.
Praise God.
But during this time, I saw something I can never unsee. It was a betrayal
Silence from the
Betrayal.
jury. Silence from the jury.
of a team. We're supposed to be a team.
Objection. Evidence.
That you're a team?
Witness, please continue.
Mr. Folks broke that trust. How can we trust anything he says or does when he claims to be a platinum member of a club?
Get yourself together,
That
man.
claims to eat everything off his plate. How can we trust that he says he cares about us? How can we trust that he is the person who he says he is? He might just be a liar at heart. And
Objection, that was mean.
and we have no reason to go on trusting him. What is a team without trust? We are nothing.
Objection.
And that day,
Hearsay.
Sustained.
yeah, I know. Same. I was waiting how long?
But the jury heard it.
Any further questions?
I say no.
Defense, your witness.
Sir Nathan.
No, you cross-examine the witness.
No, not no.
Unless you have no questions for the witness. You would like her testimony to stand with no complications?
Where were you the night of the supposed incident?
The outdoor kitchen.
Where was David?
Outdoor kitchen.
Were you watching as he ate?
I was.
Were you watching as he left his plate unattended?
I was.
Objection.
Please don't object to your own lawyer.
I'm objecting to the witness. I believe that she is committing perjury currently because I was only sitting with one person at the time of the incident.
It was me, my dude.
Excuse me, Judge. Is the defendant himself allowed to object?
I don't think so. Please
Super
trust,
legal.
Please trust your
My
representation.
apologies, Your Honor.
Was anyone else spotted at the scene of said incident?
Can you clarify the question?
Was there another person within the boundaries of the outdoor kitchen?
I don't know.
Did any of them perhaps have a bowl of rice or a scoop to scoop the rice with?
I believe we all have bowls of rice, yes.
Okay. Did anybody contaminate my client's plate?
Who's to say?
Objection leading.
Contaminate in the leading word. You can re-word your question and ask your question.
Have you tampered with the supposed plate?
I'm unsure of that. I can't answer that with confidence.
Did you see anybody else tamper with my client's plate?
Tamper is a strange word for that, so I'm gonna say no.
Add rice?
I did not see this.
Can you explain the fact that there was unsoy sauced rice in his plate? Was it you?
It's not me.
Is this
Objection hearsay for the unsoy sauce rice.
Or and also maybe
okay?
attacking
Little
witness.
late on that one, but also.
A little late, yeah. Also attacking the witness.
Please treat the witness with respect. Any further questions?
No.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Bond.
Thank
For the sake of court, we will allow each. Okay. Are you gonna call Nathan, or are you gonna call the people who you think tampered with the rice? We get one more witness. Why is there so much?
We have to mention I'm here.
Is there anything wrong with that, Judge?
No,
I would like to call Mistress Shadowdell as a witness.
It's a very good book. Please read it.
May I suggest the Grand Poobah to be our judge?
Grand Poobah, would you step in temporarily as judge?
Yes.
All rise for the Honorable Grand Poobah.
Oh, I rise. Please be seated.
All right.
The defendant requests permission to speak briefly.
Silence from the jury. Do you solemnly swear to speak truth and maybe truth today?
I solemnly swear to speak maybe truth today.
No, I don't like it at all.
Objection! Objection! I don't care about your opinion.
I solemnly
Hold
swear
on,
to
hold on,
speak
hold on.
truth.
Let me turn my hearing aid out. Hold on. Further, go ahead. You're doing well.
Thank you. You may be seated. Go back to reading this book.
I'm sorry, to the court, may I introduce myself? I'm sorry I arrived late, but I am Dustin's duo in Warrior.
He's a slacky.
Baylor, is there something you'd like to say to the class? This book is very good.
Excuse me, order in the court. I'll do the questioning. Restate your qualifications.
Ma'am and Jer.
Please stop. You're not baby.
I went to ODU Law, sir. Passed the highest in my class.
I didn't ask you where you passed. I asked the other qualifications. What bar exam did you take?
Baylor bar exam.
That's what I was afraid of.
You passed from ODU, sir.
And
I
doesn't
did.
that mean, hey, doesn't that mean you're only allowed to pass?
Excuse me, order in the court. I'm asking the questions.
I'm just saying. This is super illegal.
Carry on.
Ma'am, what were you doing the night of the incident with Mr. Folks and the rice incident?
I do many things. I would like you to clarify time.
What were you doing about the time that Mr. Folks? What were you doing about the time Mr. Folks was eating his rice and chicken?
I assume it was dinner time, and while it was a while ago, I would assume I was also eating my own rice and chicken.
Where
Is this
were you?
maybe truth or is this truth?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Are both of you going to speak at the same time?
No, you also want to sit down now.
Man, what would you say you had for dinner that night?
I had chicken and rice.
You did?
Yes.
How much did you have?
I was served a lot, but as not a member of the Clean Plate Club, I was under no obligation to finish, so I ate until I was full.
If you can recall, because this is a later date,
Yes.
how much rice would you say you ate?
I was served a bowl, roughly this full,
Okay.
and I ate probably about this much of it.
Okay, how much chicken would you say you ate?
I think I had 2 pieces of chicken.
Okay, so I believe that leaves you time to walk around, get another scoop
There's
of rice.
speculation.
Overruled.
Get another scoop of rice and place a unsoy sauced thing of rice in Mr. Folk's bowl.
Is there a question in that?
Did you do it?
Did I walk around and see different people? Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me, manager check. Order in the court. Prosecution, can you get your children under control?
My apologies.
If I may add something to shed light on the situation, I was in the kitchen while Mr. Folks was eating the alleged plate of rice. Mr. Folks himself requested that I put more food on his plate. He handed me his bowl and said, "Give me more chicken," and I gave him more chicken.
Objection. No. Objection. Here's that.
Overruled.
Did you perhaps put more than just chicken in that?
I mean, there was a lot of things on the table, so it's possible that something else fell in.
So, would that then make him able to get through this bowl? He would have gotten through this bowl by himself, yes, ma'am?
Well, he didn't get through it, so I don't know if I could say what he would have done.
How much of the rice and chicken was left, ma'am, if you don't mind me asking?
Objection, leading. Leading is super hard.
Don't answer that
Sustained.
question.
Sustained. Fix it.
Prosecution, I give my first warning. Across a bow.
Did you add more than chicken?
Excuse
to
me.
my client's bowl?
Where did you come in this line of questioning?
I was standing right here.
You did not do rock, paper, scissors.
Judge.
Back to where you were.
Did you add more food than my client requested?
Your client did not make a specific recommendation, a specific request for how much food. He just requested more.
Did you add more than just chicken?
Again, there was other things on the table, so it's possible something fell in.
Did you purposely add rice to the bowl?
It's been several weeks. I don't know if I can exactly recall the details.
Oh, crap.
Silence from the juror.
On purpose, just ask if she added rice.
Did you add rice?
I did add rice.
All right, I want to I wanna stop where we're at right now. Please relax. I'd like you two to address the bench. Listen, you two, neither one of you are old enough to shave. You need to quit picking your noses, and you need to get the questioning out and make it clear so that we can move on from this kangaroo court that you're making it into. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It has been 35 minutes. So, can you get your act straight?
You may.
I feel like I'm being put here as the person to blame. But again, I will make it clear that David Folks asked me for more food, and I granted him more food. If David Folks did not want more food, he should not have asked for it. I would also like to say that during that conversation, while he was eating the bowl of rice, he said multiple times over, "I'm gonna finish this." If you want the specifics of how much rice I added to his bowl, that is technically secret information David himself does not know. But I will tell you. For the sake of this court can move on. This much rice. 2 spoonfuls. How much rice was left? An entire Ziploc bag.
Ma'am, I appreciate your judgment here in giving the court this information, but please watch yourself. You're on thin line.
My apologies.
How big was that Ziploc bag?
How long is this question gonna go on?
It was the average, I believe, actually.
Is that an objection or just a
Sandwich
question?
size?
It was a sandwich bag or a quart size bag. I cannot remember the specifics. It was one of the two, and it was.
You
very
can
big.
shave. Let's figure this out.
But that doesn't change the fact that you still added to my client's plate.
He
Objection, that is not a question.
Sustained. Counsel, let's move on and let's get to the bottom of this.
Did you add more than my client asked for?
Objection, that question's already been asked twice before.
Sustained.
Good word.
I'm going to give you 4 more minutes to ask one question.
That's so.
You're down to 2 minutes. I had to readjust my watch.
Did I consume the rice?
Time is ticking, gentlemen.
Is yes.
Did my client, David Folks, eat said rice under false pretenses?
That's a big word.
You would have to define false pretenses.
Did you put more than was either said or you didn't say?
The question has already been clearly told as overruled.
I agree with her, although
So that's a yes.
to let me do my job.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Judge.
My innocence is clear. I don't need my defense attorneys to continue with this line of questioning.
No further questions.
Okay, order of the court. I'd like to make it clear to this side of the bench that I do not need your conversation nor your comments. You will remain quiet in that well-pressed jacket.
Yes, sir.
Which is good looking. You may address the bench.
38 minutes. I don't have infinite storage.
Just down there.
The bench is right here. I said address the
Oh,
bench.
excuse me.
You are old enough to shave, so I expect you to get to the point quickly.
Understood.
I am losing hair over this case.
Understood.
Let's get to it.
Yes, sir. Ms. Devlin, we've been told recently, many times, that there was a Ziploc bag left. Is that correct?
Correct.
That is correct.
Objection, this question was already asked by the,
Overruled, however, the judge has a question. Do you have evidence to produce for the jury?
Why, I do.
And
The
what are you
prosecution
standing
would
there
like to
for?
Submit evidence.
Very well,
The
submit.
very Ziploc bag of leftover from the very
Objection, Your Honor.
Ooh.
Ms. Dowdell, Is this that bad?
Question I have is, has this been submitted into the evidence folder? And do they have evidence or information that that you have obtained this?
Objection, Your Honor.
No, it's overruled. Period.
Ms. Delgado, is this bag of rice the bag of rice that was left over that very night?
It is some of it, but there was more left over.
I see.
Is that from? That's disgusting. Is that the?
Silence from the jury.
So,
Keep reading your Bible. You need it. I'm afraid to ask which law school you went to.
I came from the school of hard knocks, sir.
It's obvious. Carry on.
So this being that very bag, would it be true that David Folks did not finish his plate?
That is my personal opinion. And what I saw.
Is what you saw.
You have 30 seconds to wrap this line of questioning up.
Seriously, my arms are getting tired.
Ms. Edel, do you believe that David Folks should be a part of the Clean Plate Club, knowing this information?
I do not.
No further questions.
Thank you. All right. Interesting. I would just like to point out that this looks like it has been soy sauced. All right.
I've been here so long, I need another battery for my hearing aid.
Okay. It is now time for your closing statements. But I would like, could I actually see quickly the lawyers up here?
Your Honor,
Yes.
may the defense exercise the right to self-administer his closing statements?
Yes. Yes, he may. If you would like to approach the, actually no, not yet. Okay.
Bring a picture.
If you would like to offer an end of court. The defense will finish his food.
I agree with that.
What? Okay. There is a offer on the table.
You want some water?
I have some. What does it say? The defense and the prosecution have agreed to allow the defendant an opportunity to leave this courtroom without having the jury vote. If the defense will finish his food.
Losing battles, man.
Your Honor, may the defense ask some the defendant ask some questions and examine the evidence before making a decision.
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Battle, man.
God. Hey, you better not. Hey, you better not. David Cotton.
Objection, David, evidence.
Oh, that is. Look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror.
David, I have a spoon if you want it.
Does the defendant need to consume the entirety of the bag?
I'll be satisfied with a spoonful.
One spoonful.
Oh,
May the defendant ask if this bag has been refrigerated?
No. But its contents have been.
The contents have been refrigerated. Yes, Your Honor?
There's a spoon right there.
May the Grand Poobah hold my jacket?
Absolutely. Tommy will appreciate that.
It's not that serious.
I am a platinum. May I make a closing statement?
As long as it doesn't take too long. You got like 10 seconds.
Yes, 10 seconds. I'm a platinum member of the Clean Plate Club.
Objection.
And I take my membership seriously. Otherwise, I would not have stood through this 45-minute trial. I will not go down without a fight.
What did he say? I couldn't hear him.
Holy crap.
David, please don't throw up on the floor.
David.
If you need, can somebody pull the trash over here.
The defendant requests that his attorneys get a trash can.
I
David, your
will offer
father
you.
has been initiated the Chiefs mess. If you can't do this, nobody can.
I will
Hey,
offer you
wait.
my cup of water
Oh,
afterwards.
come on. More. Spoonful.
No.
That's enough. Wait. We need the trash can. We need the trash can.
May the defendant ask if that is sprinkles or mold. It's sprinkles, thank you. The defendant will ensue in his responsibility.
No, David, think about it. Think about it.
Shout out to the
Before you
jury.
get uphill battle, man, you gotta do it.
Do it and you're cool. Do it and you're cool.
Oh, it smells awful.
Hey, Oliver can clean the toilet out.
Soy sauce, it's not possible.
The
I
prosecution.
revoke my membership of the Clean Play Club.
Court is adjourned.
Yeah, I'm not mopping that.
Zach, you just failed your case. How are you feeling?
Or Cookie, you won.
Dustin, you just failed your case. How are you feeling?
I count it as a win. I count it
The
as a win.
substance wasn't the worst part. It was like when the liquid started seeping down the back of my throat.
David, you just lost your case. How are you feeling?
Thank you so much. This is excellent.
Get a mop.
Okay,
You just won your first case. How are you feeling?
interns,
Not surprised.
Yes, ma'am.
you are not going to bed until the popcorn and water are off of the floor.
Carly.
Carly.
It's your first time
Man,
as
why did we
a
get
ba-